Hi everyone, this is your instructor for English 101, Lisa Moore, and in today's video we're going to look at an overview of the course so you understand what's ahead of you this semester. First of all, this course is called First Year Composition. The course is designed to help you become a stronger writer. This is a really important skill for your time here at GCC. It's also an important skill as you pursue your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, maybe your PhD. After you're all done with your education, you're going to move into a career somewhere. Being a strong writer is an indispensable skill to have there. So that's what we're going to work on in this class. In this class specifically, we will focus on writing expository writing and understanding writing as a process. Expository writing just means writing to describe or explain. So you can imagine that this isn't writing that stays on the surface of a topic. This is writing where we get down deep and we really look at the heart of an issue. We use examples, we use support, we really dig in deep. Understanding writing as a process means that we think about the idea of generating ideas, we move on to doing research, a little bit of research, you'll do more in English 102, creating drafts, bouncing ideas off of others and sharing drafts with others in the peer review process, editing, which is more than just adding and taking away commas, but thinking about the content and the organization of a piece, and then publishing. And publishing, for the most part in our class, is going to mean creating a finished product using word processing and submitting it to me. So to get an idea of what we're going to be doing this semester with a little more depth, let's talk about the objectives for the course. So one of the first things that you'll notice is that we're going to be reading a lot of published pieces of writing. Some of this may even be informally published pieces of writing like blogs, or it may be essays. I'm really excited for the humor piece that we'll do at the end of the semester, where we're going to get to read things from some of my favorite humor writers, including David Sedaris. We're going to read those pieces and we're going to analyze the purpose of the piece. We're going to talk about who the audience is, how the author appeals to that audience. We may look at the political and cultural implications of each piece. And we will analyze those things in our discussions as well as in our writing. We're also going to focus on composing carefully organized pieces of writing. We will support our ideas with strong examples. So early on in the semester, supporting our ideas with strong examples means having support that is logical and rational. Later on, this may mean doing a little bit of light research and using quotations or paraphrasing from an authority figure. When we are using that light research, we will also learn how to cite our sources in MLA style. Of course, because we are learning writing as a process, we are going to engage in the peer review process. This means that you're going to share your writing with others. Those people are going to read it, they're going to give you feedback, you're going to get feedback from me, and when it's time to create that finished product, you're going to use that feedback. And as I mentioned a few slides ago, editing is not just changing commas. It's thinking about content, it's thinking about structure, it's thinking about how logical your argument is, and it's also making sure that your piece has strong grammar, spelling, punctuation, and word choice. This is a college-level writing class, so I'm going to expect that your finished products show really strong grammar, spelling, punctuation, and word choice. This is not your strong suit. There are many resources available to you at GCC to help you really perfect those things. Finally, our course objectives say that we're going to use technology to publish our work. So this means a few things. First of all of your final pieces are going to be created through a word processor. If you don't have access to something like Microsoft Office, well, lucky for you, you are a Maricopa Community College student and you have access to Google Documents, which is an excellent place to compose your work and edit your work, and it gives you spell check, it can help you format an MLA style, all of that. And then you'll submit to me. Sometimes you'll be submitting to a discussion group. We'll be doing a lot of sharing of our writing. We will also spend time in this class evaluating. So we're going to evaluate our own writing. We're going to evaluate our group performance. We're going to think about the depth of our learning in this course. So you may be saying, great, that sounds really awesome, but what are we actually going to be doing this semester? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look at the modules that we'll be working through over the course of the semester. So this week you're working on your orientation. After you're all done with that orientation by Wednesday, you will continue to work through 4 unique modules: the modes of writing, compare and contrast, evaluation, and humor. Module 1 is the modes of writing. So this module is going to give you an overview of all the different ways you can organize ideas. You could make a descriptive piece or a narrative piece. You can take an idea and compare and contrast it, different sides of that issue, or compare and contrast to different approaches to something. A cause and effect is looking at how one thing occurs and causes other things to happen as a result. After we've explored all of these different structures, you're going to work in a group to create an e-zine, which is kind of an online magazine. Module 2 is a comparison and contrast piece. I'm really excited for this unit. We're going to be exploring the concepts of personal freedom. This is a really important theme in America today. You may think about people debating quite openly about gun owners' rights, a woman's right to birth control, school choice. There are tons of options out there of personal freedoms. You're going to compose a comparison and contrast paper exploring how one personal freedom has changed over time. In our third module, we're going to learn about the art of evaluation. So this is evaluating somebody else's product. You're going to compose a paper in this unit where you evaluate a restaurant, a product, or a website. So think about Yelp, but for school. Lastly, this is the unit that I'm most excited about, is the humor unit. We're going to read samples of humorous writing, and we're going to think about the purpose of humor in society. In your final paper, you are going to choose somebody's written piece of humor, and you're going to write a rhetorical analysis paper about that piece of humorous writing. That one's going to be really cool and require a lot of critical thinking. So sometimes people take online classes because they think it's going to be an easy A. I want you to get that out of your head. This will not be an easy A. However, this is going to be a class that's going to really engage you in critical thought. You're going to learn how to be a really strong writer in this class, and you're going to meet some really cool people because we will be interacting with our classmates in this class. So if that sounds good to you, then let's carry on and have a great semester together. Lastly, to end, I have a great quote. Learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and diligence. I think that really nicely applies to this class. You're going to work hard in this class, but you're going to learn a lot. And I want you to note who this quote is from, Abigail Adams. I'm going to put Abigail Adams on your orientation quiz. So if you've made it this far, congratulations to you. Take down Abigail Adams' name and keep it for the quiz. I look forward to working with all of you this semester. Have a great day.